Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Maybelline New York Soda Pop palette. And what I'm going to be showing you is I'm going to be showing you how to make a grape pop look, which is look number 2 on the back of the palette. So let's get started. But first I'm going to apply my foundation. And I'm forgetting one more thing. I am forgetting my favorite Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer, which is an SPF for your skin. It's like a sunscreen that protects your skin from the sun, and it's really good for your skin. So I'm going to take it out, and that's what it looks like right there. It's great stuff. So I'm going to apply my foundation, and then so let's get started. So what I am going to be doing is I am going to be using this right here. You don't need very much, all you need is very little. And in my case, I got my beauty blender. And sometimes if the foundation doesn't come out, what you can do is you can just shake it up so that foundation will come out. So this right here, you can see the foundation will come out. So just shake it up. And it's more than likely it should come out. So now it's coming out. So you want to blend down in your neck too, so you don't get any streaks. Blend right here, there. You see what I'm doing? You want to blend with your whole face shape, really. In my opinion, that's the best way to go when you're doing this makeup look. And it gets, and sometimes too, if it gets in your hairline, which I just noticed, it got into my hairline, that's okay. Unless you wash it out before you go out in public, that's all good to go, but sometimes your makeup looks will get into your hairline, so that's okay. And my tinted moisturizer I'm going to use right there. Well, you can see it smells like a sunscreen, which is really great. You can even blend it with your hand too. Either way works. As long as you're doing it correctly, that's all that matters. Blending is key to having the perfect look. Especially using concealer under the eye too. You can just use your hand to blend down. Or you can use a foundation brush. So what's our next step? So foundation is all done. I use the CoverGirl foundation, which is oil control free, which is great and I love it. I use my tinted moisturizer, which I love using, so I'm going to pack that away back in the case. And now it's time for the concealer. But first I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to tie my hair back up a bit more. And this right here, I love this blender because it just changes color. It's not getting blue, but it changes color because it's covered. Because it's covered in foundation right now, it's not going to change color, but it's a color changing original beauty blender, which I love and it's fun to clean with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in the case right here. I'm going to find my hair elastic, which I just found, my Lululemon hair elastic. Just get that all packed away, all that hair. That way I have more fun to work with my face, because I just finished doing all of that work. It's very messy too. So actually I realized that I need my beauty blender, but actually I'm going to show you guys a little trick. This right here from Coke. I'm going to use my arrow right here, and now we'll go like this for the concealer. It's like a guidance to where I'm blending, so I really like that. Then I'm just gonna blend with my concealer, or just dabbing works too, really. I mean, it's just so great. And there we go. So now you can see it looks more nicer. And if you need to put more concealer on, put more concealer on, because you can never have too much concealer. Now can you? To get rid of that, you know, sleepy under eye. It does really suck, but I mean, like, what can I say? I just love using concealer. And concealer's always really used, so remember that, guys. And I'm going to put on my shadow insurance because I'm using pigmented colors. So I get a longer lasting wear of my eyeshadow. There we go. And I did get into my, I'm gonna put some underneath, just in case. I did get into my lashes, but I'm just gonna carefully get that out. And then what I'm gonna be doing next is I'm going to be doing the last step. I'm going to be doing some mascara too. So I'm going to grab out a nice mascara. I'm going to use the Lash Blast Fusion. But first I'm going to use the Soda Pop palette from Maybelline, New York. Oh, whoops. And I just by accident got some shadow on my finger. So I'm just going to wash that off. Try not to cut you guys off in the video. So what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be using, is I'm going to be following the look. So let's get started, shall we? So, I am going to be using, what color for the Grape Pop look? I'm going to apply tonic from lid to brow bone. So this is tonic right here, guys. So I'm just going to use some tonic. It's upper lid to brow bone is what we're going to be doing. Kind of does smell like a grape pop. It does kind of smell like a soda pop, though. I really like it, actually. So upper brow to lid. That's what I'm going to be doing right there. So the next I'm going to be using number 2, which is shade Grape Pop all over lid. And that's in the second, like right here. I'll show you. Right there. There you go. I'm doing my best to just keep it good. I have to keep on blending. Just keep on blending. Next, I'm going to be using number 3 in the instructions. Blend cherry on top to crease. I just use Grape Pop right there. Now cherry on top, I'm going to be using this color right here. That's cherry on top. And it says on the back, number 3, apply to crease. So I'm going to be doing just that. And next I'm going to be doing it on the left side. And what I like to do is I like to hit my brush on the side so I can get those extra pigments off. And then the last one I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Line with Blue Raspberry, number 4. Line with Blue Raspberry, which is right here, guys. That's blue raspberry. But actually, what I'm going to be doing, number 4, is Line with Blue Raspberry. So I'm going to use, that's actually a little too much. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the finer tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this right here, my face cloth. It's damp. Or what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to grab my waterproof Marcel fine cotton pads. I'm just going to carefully just get that off. Okay, and there we go. So I'm going to use the finer tip brush for, what was it again? Blue raspberry, and that's it. I'm going to blend it a little. Into the corner of my eye. And there you go, that's it. So I'm just going to blow off that pigment. There we go. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to blend it a little more. It was a little hard for me actually because this is a really dark pigment. So I don't really know how to do this. It's just a little confusing, a little complex for look. But what is gonna count Well, I think that counts in my opinion is that I tried, so I'm going to just carefully just use my little waterproof makeup wipe and just going to clean the area. It's like very dark, you know, like the outcome of this grape soda look was not what I expected, but if you guys take a look, sometimes you have to do touch-ups. You never know how many touch-ups you're gonna do, so I'm just gonna blend this side. But you never know how many touch-ups you're gonna do, but that's the end results. Now I'm gonna just complete it with some mascara. Hopefully that works. Before I show you guys the end look, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this look by cleaning it up with some mascara that I'm gonna be using. I'm just hoping that hides the darkness. Yeah. I think that definitely covers the look. So I'm going to use one more makeup wipe because from one of my last looks, I was using my Sweet Peach look, you know, so I'm just gonna wipe out these sparkly pigments. They're just getting in the way of my look. The look I'm trying to show you guys is a little complex look, but I think I did well. And now the final touch. The final touching. But first I'm gonna pocket this stuff right here. My shadow insurance. My mascara, my concealer, my waterproof Marcel cotton pads in here. That's what they look like. And lipstick, final touch. And that's it. And if you go over the line just a little, guys, I'll tell you. Just do this. Go like that. And there you go. So this is what the look is. I'm going to go in the light. And that's what it looks like. But I'm going to try a different eyeshadow palette. But I hope you guys like the look. For me, I don't think it turned out really well, but it's very complex. I'm just going to do some final touchings for the look. And yeah, so that's how it turned out, and I'm not too impressed. But it was worth trying. And you know what? It's always good to try something new. I tried the Maybelline New York palette and it's a Soda Pop palette. I tried the grape look, and turns out I don't really like it. I can't see myself wearing this look. I don't know if any of you guys could, but the last final touch I'm going to be doing is I'm going to brush out my hair. This is what my hair looks like. It looks frizzy, and then it looks long. And voluminous, like a lot of voluminous. So I'm just gonna brush on my hair. I think that makes the look even more sexy, doesn't it? And that's it. So that's what the look looks like. I hope you guys liked it. And thanks for watching.